Hello and welcome back everybody to the 4th episode of This Old Tank. And this week I'm going to feature my 10-gallon Craziest Mix Neo project tank. Big reason why I decided to feature this tank this week was the fact that I ended up culling a bunch of specialty shrimp out of them, like my blue and purples Rileys, which are extremely rare. There you see one right there in front where it's blue on the tail and the head. There's a pregnant one with just some light blue in the middle. And this blue here, this is one of my favorite blues, shades of blue. It doesn't quite come from a blue dream. It's like a neon blue shrimp. It's unique to this tank, that's for sure. And also have some real nice reds in here as well. And when I was talking about me culling these shrimp out, I also have bonus footage at the end of this video that show you guys what those shrimp look like, a little up close and personal and all that. A really nice reds that came out of here. A lot of the reds ended up coming from Blue Dream line. There were culls out of it. Because Blue Dreams, you'll never have a straight 100% true Blue Dream line. Just does not happen. They'll always have genetic mutations in them from Black Carbon Riley, Blue Diamonds, Blue Velvets, Reds, Red Rileys, Blue Red Rileys, Carbon Rileys. I've seen all those come out of multiple Blue Dream lines from multiple places. I've never heard of anybody having a straight Blue Dream line, and I've been trying to do it so many ways, so many times to get the line straight, but it just doesn't work that way. That's not how the shrimp genes work. But yeah, these were some nice reds that came out of them, which I guess you'd classify those more of Bloody Mary kind of type. And here's more of a carbon, I guess you'd call it black and blue carbon, or some people may even call it a black diamond. It's just a lot more vibrant blue. And then there's a deeper, darker blue version of it as well. And there's also sort of red blue Riley there. And then a couple others. Now, you see these little things on the bottom that are swimming around. That's Daphnia, also known as seed shrimp. And they do happen a lot, especially in sanded tanks. Just because of the mulm and everything that builds up, they thrive off of that kind of stuff. And you saw I had some fish in there, some Endler fish. Those are my rainbow tiger Endlers I created. And I got them in there to eat some of that Daphnia up. Here you can see there's a purple shrimp at the top of that driftwood right there. Now, as far as Neos go, purples are like one of the rarest. There's like maybe a couple in the world. There's not very many of them in the world. I've only heard of maybe one other person who had them, maybe two. And I think like maybe a guy in Germany and maybe another breeder in China or something. But these were actually all created by myself. Well, not by myself. The shrimp did all the work. But they are created in this tank with these mixes. Here you can, there he's starting to move around a bit. And yeah, I keep this tank with hard water as well. I'm just using tap water, regular Indiana tap water. Nothing special, no special food, no special water, no special substrate. It's just a bunch of different, this tank actually started off as just like a coal tank where I didn't know what to do with those Blue Dream morphs and a couple other morphs that I was getting from like Black Rose or maybe a couple other lines that I was just trying to work on. And some crazy stuff came out of it. And there's some more footage of those rainbow tiger antlers. They're really neat. Especially in the dark, they'll kind of glow. They hit that light right, and they come in multiple color variations. I created them myself as well. I was doing a little water change there. Everybody loves a water change. And top it off. There's that purple. He's finally coming out a little bit more. And then you see a chocolate Riley next to him too. Now I think these two have buddied up, and I think that's how I ended up with my purple blue Rileys, is that chocolate Riley got with that purple Riley right there, or that purple Neo, and then they combined and made that crazy combination. Which those two shrimp right there, like chocolate Rileys, those are extremely rare too. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else have a chocolate Riley. I do follow a lot of forums. I've been on Facebook for a long time, and then just recently I decided to get on YouTube and share with you guys. Just most part, I just didn't have time for it and didn't really know much about it. And now that I do know about it, I'm really digging this YouTube. Helps get to share with you guys my fish room, what happens in it, because a lot of people, it's hard to share it all on Facebook and constantly post. This brings you guys in a little more to actually see inside of what's going on in this fish room. My goal one day is just to make this fish room just completely epic. I'm getting there. I'm trying to work on it and just get my collections up, and it's been fun. It's been a lot of work, but it's been fun. There you see a lot of different color types of the carbon Rileys. There's the purple blue Riley. And then here's another of the purple blue Riley. I had probably, I think 9 of them I ended up culling out of there that had some purple blue blood in them. I'm really digging that blue though on those. It's kind of like that one blue shrimp from the beginning. It's just got those bright colors. Wish I had more types of those shrimp. That Daphnia, I was really hoping those endlers would eat up that Daphnia and those seed shrimp, because they do compete for the food a lot, and I think that what is part of what inhibits breeding as much. I think I would have a lot more shrimp out of this tank if it wasn't for that Daphnia, and a big reason why I ended up calling out those blue and purples. This tank's been going for, I think, over a year now. Maybe even longer, over a year at least. But there, that's a cool little shot of the purple and then some of the blues and then a black underneath it. A rainbow tiger up above. All just hanging out, grazing on the rock. Makes you wonder what they're actually eating. And this, I don't know how this footage snuck in here. Oh my. There's a blue and red Riley I was taking a footage of. I meant to edit this out, but hey, I've already been narrating this long. I'm not trying to, I really don't have time to edit it out. So there's a little more extra bonus footage for you. And close up of that chocolate Riley. And some more extra footage for you guys. Shrimps galore! There's a real nice purple blue Riley up there on the bottom, and then the other one's okay that was on top, but she's pregnant, so it's always good. Not quite a Riley, but I don't know what you would call that. You got half the top and half the bottom. Is there even a name for that? If not, maybe there should be. I have a lot of shrimp that, I mean, I don't even know how you would even classify them. So it's really kind of hard to sell them or even line them and all that stuff. Hopefully one day I'll get more time for it. But that does it for this old tank. And now comes some extra footage of calling these rare shrimp. Fished out some crazy shrimp. My blue and purple ones are in here. I'm gonna finally give them their own tank. Some of those Rileys are kind of patterned. Not full Riley, but they're still pretty neat looking. Oh, they're striped. Also a red Riley in there. That one looks more like a chocolate Riley than a purple. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Almost looks like it's got a little blue. That one's definitely a blue purple, both those. That one's more red. That one's turned black. I think it looked purple at one point, I'm not sure. Because I'm not seeing my purple one now. Thinking she, looks like a she, turned purple. This one's kind of like a blue on blue. Like a dark blue and a light blue. I've never even seen anything like that. Let's see if I can get a better look here. You want him to sit at the bottom. Oh, there he goes. Let's find him. Yeah, where'd he go? I think he knows. There he is. Yeah, like a blue on blue. Blue Dream meets a blue velvet. Riley. Blue on blue Riley. That's kind of different. You see there, dark blue, light blue. I think that one shrimp's forgetting how to shrimp. Oh, it's eating on a molt. Oh, it's molten. Oh, wow, cool. That's pretty gnarly. Did not expect that. Huh. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that was neat. Did not expect that. That one looks like a peppermint one, that blue and red kind of looking one. Pretty neat looking. This is like, these are out of my craziest mix tank. Really liking that red Riley. That's a nice looking one. Oh, pretty cool looking. That triple banded one. Ooh, wow. Like that. Rarely do you ever see a triple band. I'm pretty sure that's a blue and purple. Yeah, that's a blue and purple with the triple band. Wow, nice. Nice. Usually it's like either split up like that, but never banded all the way. Heck, that one's triple banded too. Let's look at this. See if I. There he is. I want to get off of him. Looks like a lot of the blue purples are trying to be multiple banded, which would be amazing. Start looking more like a Caridina. Yeah, cool. There's that chocolate Riley right above it. But yeah, that one's triple banded. But yeah, there's some of my shrimp. They're getting new homes today. And while I'm at it, I might as well show you guys what I'm doing here as well. See, big reason why I'm moving them is their tank just got overrun with Daphnia. See those small specks right there? That's Daphnia. I'll show you in the tank. Like, it's gotten ridiculous and I can't fight them. I tried putting guppies in there. I mean, it's kind of kicked up a little bit. Get it focused there. A lot of that's mulm, but it's also mixed with Daphnia, also known as seed shrimp. You can see them on the bottom just everywhere. So that's not really good for the health of the shrimp. Just there's way too much competition on the food. They create a lot of the mulm on here. The camera does not want to cooperate. But hey, I gotta work with what I got here, so. Yeah, usually I'll siphon that mulm out too with like an air hose. You can just see them everywhere. So I do still got shrimp in here. I've kept a lot of my blue and red ones in here. Took out more of the Rileys. We'll see what happens with these red and blues because I know they got some crazy blood. Alright, before that focus drives me crazy and you guys crazy, we'll get back to this. Let me get a stand set up for you guys too. Okay, so now I got you guys all set up. I'll just use a measuring spoon. I'm not sure what size this is. But what I'll do is I'll select the shrimp I want to put in the new space. Just to keep these seed shrimp out. You can use a pipette, but I've got this syringe, so I'm using that. I looked for my pipette, but I think I threw them away because I thought I'd never use them, and well, there you go. I need to use them. I got a container over here that I can squirt the extra water in. But if you look right there in the middle, it's just all you gotta do. We'll see, now that guy's got in the way. Is suck them up through the syringe. I got 2 on that one. Now I need a little more water, so I'm gonna be careful, and when the shrimp's back is turned is when I add the water in. Even though they go forward, they're looking, even though they swim backwards, they're looking forward. And that must be a piece of dirt or something, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Alright, so there's no longer any seed shrimp in there. I think. I don't know what that is. It looks like a particle or something. But just in case, I'm gonna get it. Alright. Another particle. So I don't know what seed shrimp eggs look like or any of that. I can imagine they're pretty small. So anything that looks like a particle of anything, I'm gonna pull it out. And it could just be coming off the shrimp as well as he's inside of this. Big reason why I'm not rushing it. Also gonna want to wipe the bottom of it, just in case there's some attached to it. Now of course I can't flip it over and show you guys the bottom, but I will check the bottom of it. Looks good. So yeah, give it a little second here. Let's see if I can get you guys closer to see this. This is one of them purple blues. Yeah, looking nice and clean. So now he's all cleaned up and ready to go. I think I'm gonna give these purple ones a whole 40 to themselves, which I don't know, maybe a good idea, maybe a bad idea, but this is their new home. We'll see what happens. I have a few of them, so he's spinning all crazy. I think he's holding on to something. Hope it ain't a seed shrimp. There he goes. He's starting to be a little normal. Oh, there he is. I'm not that great of a camera guy right now, I guess. Man, that blue in that tank's really gonna make him look blue. I need to get a whiter light on it. Like, well, that one's kind of miscolored, but this one's white, more white. This has the different color bulbs. You can see it reflecting as the blue and red on it more, and a little bit of green. I prefer these. They're a lot brighter. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I've just got to go through all these shrimp and do this, and don't mind the masses. I got projects going on everywhere. It's pretty crazy here. It's like a freaking mad scientist's laboratory. But hey, I'm having fun, so it works out. You can really see these shrimp real good when they're in this little measuring spoon. And the camera's not really doing justice for it. Looks like a couple of the girls are getting impregnated. No, I really don't want that red one doing that, so I'm gonna stop them. There, you can see that one pretty good. Now this one's more of a chocolate blue Riley, but I'm gonna throw him in with the purple blues because I think he's a big reason why the purple blues happened. And these two are already trying to make babies, so they are pretty easy to catch. The one on top's kind of more reddish, but still got a faint hint of the line of purple and blue. And the other one's like a darker purple. There's the light. It's almost blue, but then it's almost purple too. I don't know, that one's pretty red. I don't know if I want to throw them in or not. Now this one's super cool. It's like blue on blue. Not quite black like the blue on black ones. It's more like a blue. It's hard to pick up on the camera. There we go. See a little bit. You see on the tail how it's more blue, and that's how the color goes into the shell. Pretty wild. Now I'm debating whether I should put those in as well as the red Riley just to keep the Rileys going. I don't know if I take them out, if they'll make something funny or not. I don't know. I'll probably leave the red Riley out. Because I got one other one that's kind of close like this, and then I'll just leave those in with the blue purple and just see what happens. But yeah, as far as these go, so I'm throwing in a blue purple tank. I've got about 8 or 9 shrimp in there now, and one is pregnant, so hopefully something cool happens. It looks like they're settling in there already. Really looking blue with that blue in there. Definitely have to get a new bulb just to get the true color. Still looks purplish in there. Yeah. Thinking about entering these into the international contest, but I don't know if I want to risk taking them through that or not. So I may just let them be. Thanks for watching. As always, subscriptions are free, so that'd be awesome if you hit that button.